Hey guys, it's the Clumsy Geek, and welcome back to ETS2. In the previous episode, we went from, let's try to remember, not Luxembourg. We went from Birmingham to Liverpool. And I know I did ask you where you wanted to go from Liverpool, but sorry, just for this episode, I have an ulterior motive. Okay, so I mentioned last episode that I wanted to buy a truck. Unfortunately, it looks like we have a lot of undiscovered truck dealers. So far, we only have DAF, Iveco, MAN, and Renault. Renault for sure I don't want. These three possible. But I would also want a Volvo in the option and a Scania. And I saw that there is a Volvo dealer in London and there is a Scania dealer in Manchester. So in this episode, we're going to take a quick job from London going to Manchester. I saw one here. I hope it's still here. Where did it go? Okay, now I know. Alright, so I saw the wrong thing. It was Birmingham to Manchester. But okay, I still want to discover that Volvo dealer in London and that Scania dealer in Manchester. So this is what we're gonna do. We're going to take a job, the highest paying one here, from London to London, so just across the street. Just so we can go to that and unlock the dealer. And then we're going to get a Liverpool to Manchester job. So we'll have two quick jobs in this episode. Hopefully we can try and fit it in. And what is this? It's a Volvo FH. That's cool. FH is actually the one I'm using in my other profile, so I know how it looks. So maybe let's take the classic just so we can get a feel if I like it or not. It is kind of urgent though, an important delivery, but it's okay, let's take that. And it should be right across the corner there. So FH16 Classic, okay, so this is how it looks like, I see. I am very familiar with this dashboard because this is almost the same dashboard as what I have in ATS for the Volvo VNL 670. Yeah. Truck looks kind of nice, yeah, but I very much prefer the FH, not the FH Classic, in terms of the dashboard, because the FH is like super high-tech, and I'm really into the high-tech stuff. Like, I don't really like a classic-looking truck, I like a modern-looking truck. So, yeah, it doesn't appeal to me that much. Right, so let's just see and make sure that we don't hit anything on the way. I do like the dashboard here though because it's all very readable. And you can see the gears, you can see the tachometer, the speedometer. So everything is clear. So it's not that bad as well. Alright, so Volvo might be a good thing. And wait, before we do that, before we go and deliver this thing, let's set a waypoint to that discoverable. Actually, we have two of them. So let's maybe go here and then round the corner all the way here. Yeah, that sounds good. Okay, so actually, yeah, I really want to buy my own truck now, and I think it's time. Only thing is, when I buy my truck, I would probably set the layout to not be on the right hand side. I would very much prefer a left-hand drive truck, even if we're in UK. And why are you guys blocking me? Don't you have to stop in intersections? Never block intersections, right? Apparently, they weren't taught that way. Oh, but yeah, we're going here. Okay, but we're going on this side. Alright. I hope I don't hit anything on the way. Let's see. Yep, that was close, but still very safe. Okay, so FH16 Classic is a very viable option. I like the dashboard here. I'm wondering now though, what's all the hype about Scania? Like, I know a lot of trucks really like Scania, or a lot of people really like Scania. And I know they look so cool from outside, but I have no clue how the dashboard looks like. Not sure if I would like it. Because right now the dashboard I really love is the one from Volvo, FH. Yeah, maybe we can go on a quick job sometime and I can show you. Or yeah, you can go to my Q&A announcement, that very short video. This is the Volvo dealer. Perfect. Now we have an option for Volvo. So yeah, you can go and check that video out. It's very short. You can just go and take a look at it. That is how the dashboard of an FH looks like. Not the classic, just the FH. And I am in love with it, like super high tech with all the dials and digital things. And it still has the analog speedometer. So I really like it. What's the other discoverable? Was it a recruitment agency? Yeah, I guess it was. Let me pass, please. Okay, yeah, you gave way. You just entered the roundabout as well. We're on the same page here. Alright. So now let's deliver this thing. We should be able to deliver it. No, let's... You have to go around? No, we can actually turn left here, right? Was it there? I'm still all very confused with this. I wish I could get used to it soon. Maybe I should drive offline more. Ah, no, this isn't the same thing. Because we're gonna go on a highway here. Oh crap, I should have followed the GPS. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. So how do we take a U-turn? Oh, this one. Okay. Let's use this as a U-turn slot. Did it say no U-turn? No, no signs. And this guy gave way. Kinda, not really. Perfect. There's even a chopper there. Look at that. We are in London, right? So that's why we see all these tall buildings. Super cool. I hope in the future we can really go right next to those buildings, because right now they're just on the skyline and you can't really see them or go right next to them. But hopefully in the future they will implement that. Okay, yeah, definitely when I get the truck, I will get one on the left hand. The one which has the steering wheel on the left hand side. I think I'm never gonna get used to this. Right, let's go around here. Although that turn was pretty smooth, considering everything. Going above the speed limit a bit. Alright. And I guess this is the first time that we made it. No penalty. Almost made it. Yeah, and I guess this is the first time we're really moving around London. Because initially, we just delivered something right on the edge of London, but we weren't able to go around. So at least now we're able to take a peek at what London has to offer. At least in this game. Alright, so let's go and deliver this. What is the remaining time? 2 hours. Okay, plenty of time for us. Okay. Let's go here. And then do it like this. Let's try it from this side, even if it's like the blind side, because of this left hand thing. On second thought, it looks pretty difficult from this angle. Like I can barely see anything. Okay, let's do this. It's a challenge. Okay, let's step up to it. So steer like that. All right. do it slowly. We're oversteering so much. Okay, straighten that out. And then turn again, like this. Slowly. I'm looking at my left side mirror, by the way. This is where I'm adjusting everything. There we go. That's good. Or not. Okay, let me even out my trailer a bit here. There. And I'll just need to go right here to bring that back in. Perfect. Not too bad. Okay, so mission 1 accomplished. What happened? Wait a minute. Why did... That was kind of weird. There we go. Excellent. You were able to see the dashboard of the FH Classic, and we unlocked the Volvo truck dealer. Perfect. Now it's time for Manchester. Now let's take a quick job from... Let's see, the nearest one is in Liverpool. Do you have something for me? No. There was one earlier. Crap. Okay, this one. To Manchester. Yeah, I should be happy with this. High quality Mercedes-Benz. Alright, let's take it. And we'll go sightseeing on the way. Now, I'm not sure how far this is. 123 miles. Yeah, it's not that far at all. So we can handle that. Turn off the side mirrors and let's go. Let's speed it up a bit. Maybe I'll go speeding a bit just to save time because I'm really excited to discover that truck dealer. Turning right here. And honestly, I know the UK is pretty and all, but I can't wait to go back to the normal roads, not the inverted ones. Yeah, my brain is getting really all messed up with the road systems here, with everything inverted. And by the way, yes, I am still pre-recording this because I'm not sure when I'll be posting this, but as you might have seen on my Twitter, me and my wife are going out on a vacation. It's our anniversary, and so I'm out of the country. I'm not making videos, so I made some in advance. What the crap happened? Gutter happened. Any damage? No. Just my pride. Crap. And I'm stuck. No, we'll get out of this. Just give it time, guys. Give it time. There we go. Yeah, just my pride got injured there. This is embarrassing. Sorry guys, I know you're probably cringing a lot by now. Such a poor driver here in the UK. I don't think it was this bad in the normal roads. Anyway, enough complaining and more positive vibes. So, more positive vibes means I'm overspeeding. I'm speeding. Yep, right there. I did it again. Crap. Because I'm looking at my speedometer. And why do I see kilometers there? Look, we're 80 kilometers. Didn't I have my settings already for... Wait a minute. Didn't I have my settings already for miles? Yes. So what am I seeing on the left side of the dashboard? That we're at 70 kilometers, I think. Yeah. And that's 49 miles. That kinda sucks. So I guess the dashboard doesn't update. I guess this truck is only for the other parts of Europe. Doesn't have a UK compatible dashboard, which is unfortunate. was very smooth, thankfully. No more bumps. We are going to Manchester. Alright, have to keep on the right side, or at least not in this one here, because this one is turning. Wrong gear. Alright. But let's take a look. How does this truck look, by the way? Not bad at all. Is it called Actros? Yeah, an Actros truck. And I have a feeling we are speeding. No, we're not. Okay then. So yeah, let's just keep this route advisor on right now because I need to see if I am speeding. I cannot convert on the fly. It's a Range Rover. I guess Land Rover is from the UK, right? I'm not sure if it's from England exactly. But yeah, my dad is a real fan of that before. And it's like one of those prestigious cars, at least from where I'm from Asia. Because it's one of those expensive ones. And I guess it's very iconic. Very English in that sense. But yeah, that's one of the cars that my dad really used to like. And actually, he saved up for one. He bought a second-hand Land Rover, a Discovery. I can't remember the year or the actual name, but I'm sure it's Discovery. It's not a Defender, it's not a Range Rover, it's a Discovery. Now I'm starting to doubt myself. But anyway, yeah. But it was so slow. I mean, I don't know what all the hype was about. Like, wow, it's a Land Rover. But inside, when you're driving it, it was so slow. And it wasn't really the sturdiest car. Like, it would break up. Like, it would have some kind of malfunction every now and then. So it wasn't really sturdy. Like, a Toyota was sturdy. What's the sturdiest car I've ever encountered. And very cheap too, compared with the other cars. But the Land Rover, it's prestigious. It's a good brand. It's a famous brand, I guess. But I don't like it. And eventually, he got rid of it. He sold it as well. He gave in. And he said, okay, fine. I've had my fix of Land Rover. It's not that good after all. So, he sold it away. Am I speeding? Why is everyone going so slow? No, I'm not. And we even caught up with the Range Rover here. Is it the same one? I'm not sure. Yeah, so in terms of cars, Land Rover is definitely not at the top of my list. I'm actually a very simple guy. So if I would buy a car, actually I had one before, which my parents bought for me when I was still driving in the Philippines. So I had this Honda Civic. I know Honda Civic is not the most expensive one. It's actually a very economical car. But it was a 1999 model, I think. And probably you don't have it in Europe. I'm not sure even if you have a Honda Civic in Europe. It might be named differently at the very least. But that Honda Civic was one of the heavy duty ones, like the top of the line Honda Civics. Like we call it the SIR. And it had like a more powerful engine, like 1600cc, double overhead cam, which I really don't know what it means, but I think it was powerful. So I used to be like during my high school days when I was like 13 to 16, 13 to 18, I used to belong to a group of friends who really liked cars. And they were the ones who really knew what the engines meant, what the different terms meant. I wasn't really the same, but I did get influenced one way or another. So I also liked cars because of them. And so I was very interested in driving cars. And even though I didn't know the technical terms, I still would see them as very cool and love driving them. And during that time, during that era, it was still the era of cassette tapes. So I guess I was probably 17 that time because I could drive already. And 17 was the earliest age when you could drive on your own. So I started learning and driving at 17. So I was probably 17 then. But yeah, so that was the time when cassette tapes were still a thing. I know you might be laughing right now. Yeah, CG is so old, Clumsy is so old. Yeah, I lived in an age where cassette tapes were still a thing. And me and my friends would record from different cassettes or from the radio even. Like, we would compile, I guess you would call it a mixtape. Is that how we call it? But we would record songs from the radio or from other tapes. And we would come up with a totally custom tape. I guess right now, if you do that, you would simply have to open your MP3 player, drag a bunch of songs there, and play. Or even go on Spotify, create a playlist, and that's it. But before, we had to record it manually. So we had a machine which accepted 2 cassette tapes. One would be for playing, one would be for recording. And it would be 1:1 timing. So if you had a song for 7 minutes, you would have to record it for 7 minutes because it would play normally and your other tape would record it as is. It's not like now when you download an MP3 worth, I don't know, 7 or 10 MB, it would be done in a few seconds, right? Even if the song is like 10 minutes or so. Before, you really had to wait for it 1:1. So all those mixtapes, I will call it mixtapes from now on. All those mixtapes, those were really fruits of sweat and blood and sweat. Yeah, it's something you worked hard for. So after you made one, you're really proud of it and you keep using it. So in our cars, we kept on making those mixtapes and using those for driving. You know, something like chill driving or like fast driving. You would have like a fast beat, fast tempo, hip hop theme, like with all the bass and everything. Yeah, those were the days. So I was very much into driving back then, and that's why I really enjoy this game. Wait, it said in the sign Manchester goes left, but I have to go straight still? Okay, I'll believe you now. Maybe it's a different part of Manchester. But yeah, so that probably explains a bit why I'm very much into driving and why I very much like ETS2. Because this is the only place where I can drive now, except when I'm back in the Philippines and I can drive again. Driving has always been a relaxing thing for me. And in the Philippines, where traffic is rampant, we used to spend hours just driving. Not because the distance was long, but because the traffic was really bad. But even so, it was still so fun. And especially when I was with my wife, who was still my girlfriend at that time. And we used to work at the same place, in the same company I'm still working for. So yeah, even when I was in the Philippines, moved to Singapore, I'm still with the same company. I'm a loyalist like that. I'm a loyal employee, you can say. But anyway, yeah, we were working for the same company back in the Philippines, me and my wife. And I started courting her there. And I used to... Oh, we're in Manchester, yes. And I used to fetch her and take her home every time. And even though we were like worlds apart, like I would say, oh, it's okay, I'll take you home. It's on the way anyway. But it really wasn't. like it would take me an additional 2 hours because I would take her home. Something like that. But of course, I was having fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Like, no regrets there. But what's funny is, after my wife started driving, she bought a car of her own, and she drove to our place into hers. She finally realized how far it is. And then she said, "You were lying to me this entire time. You told me everything was on the way, but it wasn't." It's like 2 hours plus. And yeah, it was really something. I got a good laugh out of it. Like, I didn't really know that she believed me when I said it was on the way. But she did. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, so yeah, I was that's I miss my driving in the Philippines and in Singapore, as I mentioned, as I keep mentioning in my episodes. I can't really drive. It's more or less for the rich people, and I'm not even sure if foreigners are allowed to buy a car because a lot of things here are strictly for locals. Because I understand, because they really have limited space, limited space available, so they have to really save it up for their own local people. So some of the things here are only for the locals, and foreigners do not have access to them. I'm not sure if cars are one of them. I haven't really studied it because even if foreigners could drive, I wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. So what's the point in that, right? So yeah, in the meantime, I'm just, and I almost forgot the discoverable. Good thing I look at the map and saw that question mark over there. So wait, let's do it like this. Let me leave my trailer here. And let me go and get that discoverable, and then let's go back to it, okay? Man, I almost missed it. Our entire truck buying escapade would rely on that. Because this is the Scania dealer. Should be. Let me hide that map. But yeah, so this is the only place that I can drive. In Singapore I cannot. And so I very much enjoy it. Very relaxing, very calming, and it satisfies all my fix. It's not the Scania dealer. Crap. Wait. It said Manchester. Oh, there's one more here. Okay, let's get there. So yeah, I get my fix from here, my driving fix, my driving cravings, or however you call it. And I'm very happy about it. And I'm even happier because I get to share it with you guys. And I know some people enjoy watching this even though we don't really get so many views. I know it's not the most famous videos out there, but I really enjoy it and I hope you guys are too. I guess it shows anyway, right? When I do a video and I enjoy it, I guess it really shows that my excitement when I'm recording. So I hope it shows here because I'm really loving this game. Can't say it enough times. I love it. I mean, I even bought a wheel for it, right? Well, technically I didn't buy a wheel. My wife bought me one for our anniversary as her gift. But still, technicalities. I did ask her to buy me one. Nice. Scania dealer discovered. Perfect. Okay. I'm not sure how long this episode is running, by the way. I hope it's not too long. Because I would want to show you guys everything. I don't want to cut it. But if it gets too long, I might have to. Right. Any cars? Nope. Nope. So yeah, I am breaking a few of the rules here now. I'm driving at 60 kilometers. Not sure how much that is in miles, but yeah. So roundabout time. I'm still enjoying these, sorry guys. I know it's pretty common for those of you guys in Europe, but for me it's a big thing. As I mentioned, I have to signal like this. Okay. And finally, here. Get back to our trailer right there. Some reckless driving for you. So, how do we do this? Like that, maybe. Right? Perfect. Not so much. It should work. There we go. Now let's continue parking this thing. A little bit more turning there. And bring it back. Not as aligned as I would have liked, but if the system accepts it, I'm happy with that. Yeah. Because we're out of time, I guess. I would assume so. Excellent. Even though I left it out there for a couple of minutes. Cool. Okay, so now is the question. Which truck would we buy? This is a question I have for you guys. And I'll try to listen. I'll try to consider your inputs, alright? So comment away. What should we buy? A DAF, Iveco, MAN, Renault? No, Renault, no, definitely not. Scania and Volvo. I am leaning towards Scania and Volvo. Let me just show you this. We can go here. Yep. And we can look at the interiors. This is the FH16 Classic. This is the FH. This is what I have in my other profile. So let me take you inside the interior. Take a look at that. Virtual everything. But we still have analog dials, which is perfect. And it has like a numpad, a built-in dialing thing right there. We can't really use it, but it's so nice. The only thing is it's beige. So I'm not sure if you guys would like that. But this is how it looks. Alright, so that's one option. We also have the FH16 Classic. This one. The one we just drove from London. Yeah, this is also an option. Or Scania. Scania is very hyped up. And I'm not sure why. Let's see. Oh yeah, these are beautiful. This part here in front. That's so amazing. Streamline. Scania R. Let's see. What is a Scania R? Dials are okay. They're not as good as the Volvos, but they have a more classic feel, I guess. And the entire dashboard is not that bad. I like the logo though. What else? How about this Streamline? Level 10. Okay, we can't access it. That's too bad. So actually, we only have this option for now, the Scania R. And the dashboard, it looks like this with different colors available. Like I have lots of paint jobs because I have a lot of free DLCs. So we can customize that as much as we want. But interior is the main thing here. Do you prefer that? Or do you prefer the Volvo FH or FH Classic? Let me know in the comment section below and I'll try to accommodate them. The more upvotes, the more I listen to it. Alright? So thanks guys. But for now, this is the Clumsy Geek signing off. Thanks for watching, and if you did like the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching again. Have a nice day everyone, and bye bye. Talk to you soon.